kill me, your life is over.
Monet is dead because of you!
Noma's coming for us, you know that, right?
Every time y'all do some shit and leave me out, it gets fucked up!
Carter has something on you, then you need to get something on him.
Davis, we're fucked.
We decide what happens next.
Get the fuck away from me! Fucking go!
What was you thinking, D?
How you gonna get out of this one, brother?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, back with another breakdown, and we're breaking down the final episode of this chapter, and that is episode 10 of season 4 of Power Book 2 Ghost. And everyone knows this is the season finale coming up. We just took a look at the trailer that everyone's been everyone has been analyzing and breaking down. Well, you've heard the rest. Well, it's time now to hear the best. So where are we at? Of course, it's going to take up, where we left off, and that is R.I.P. to Monet Tejada, the legend. She was taken out by Noma in episode 9, right? And episode 10 coming up is called Ghost in the Machine. Now, a couple of things we have to look at. Let's take a look at this picture right here. Remember in episode 9, they have Carter pretty much tied up, hostage, what have you. He's telling Tariq in episode 10, while he's still locked, while he's still tied up, what you gonna do now? If you kill me, your life is over. Remember, Tariq now knows that Carter has this footage of him and Braden killing Zion. So these pictures are from episode 10. So obviously, Tariq has let Carter go. People are probably saying, why the heck did he let Carter go? Look at Carter's face now that he's back in his office. He's got a bruise on his nose. He's going to now have to come up with a reason of why his car got totaled and why that bruise is on his nose. This is what I believe is going to happen, why he's loose. I believe, if you remember in the trailer, they showed Effie breaking into Don Carter's house. If you go back to early episodes, you can tell that this is Carter's house. Effie's going to break into it. I believe that Effie is going to find something. I don't think that Don Carter's dumb enough to leave the footage of him killing Kamal Tate on his computer. But what I do think is they're going to find something else. It might be footage of, or finding out that Don Carter pinned Kamal Tate's death on the Russians, and Effie being the one that was working with the Russians and know that the Russians met with her that night that Kamal Tate got killed. That's probably what she's going to find. She's going to probably find out. She's going to probably say, look, I didn't find the footage of you and Zion, and Braden killing Zion. But what I did find is that Don Carter killed Kamal Tate. And remember in this trailer, Davis McClain tells Tariq, you have to get something on him. This is, I believe, is what they're going to get on him. They're going to find out that he killed Kamal Tate. I don't think they're going to find the video. He's not that dumb to leave it on his computer. The picture of Davis McClain standing straight up. He's at his disbarment meeting. My prediction is he's going to get his license back, and he's going to need his license back. And I'll go back I'll come back full circle with that. I believe he will get his license back on a contingency basis or a temporary basis or what have you. I believe that the scene that everyone is talking about, the Tejadas coming into this place right here, I believe there's some sort of off It's on the premises of Noma, but it's not the main house. I believe it's the guest house or what have you. I believe that Anya is going to be in there. And the Tejadas, now that Monet is gone, I believe they're going to have that meeting where they're all blaming each other, or where Drew is blaming Kane, Kane is blaming Drew. I believe Diana will then say, listen, we have to put this aside, and everything that happens next, we dictate. They're going to decide we're going to go for Anya. I believe that's why they show up at this place looking for Anya. I believe that Tariq will go and say they're going to come bust. They're going to come in, coming in busting. Tariq's going to get to Anya first. They're going. If you notice, Tariq and Anya running out of a building that looks pretty much similar, but if you notice, look at the running out. The top of the building says exit, so that means they're coming out the back end. And I believe Kane, Diana, and Drew's coming in the front. Now, if you look at this scene here where she's shooting, Diana looks like she's probably shooting out at someone. Remember, it's still daytime. I believe she's going to be shooting at the car with Reek, and Anya's trying to escape in. Now, here is where it gets a little fuzzy. The scene where he's telling Diana, what were you thinking, D? I believe Diana shoots at Anya. The question is, does Anya die? Tariq is telling her, what were you thinking, D? I believe that Kane is going to tell, you know how he's going to say, yeah, your little boyfriend was fucking on Anya. And Diana is going to be, she's already had something personal with Anya. So Diana is going to realize that, hey, this is the reason why Tariq wanted to use a condom all of a sudden. He's effing on this girl. Diana's going to let personal feelings get involved. I believe she's going to shoot at Anya. And she either may hit Anya, and Anya might be in the hospital, right? Or she may kill Anya. Because they're seeing that what's her name? Noma is screaming. Everyone was screaming that she's saying, go, just effing do it. But what she's screaming is, effing cowards. Effing cowards. Why would she be screaming that? Because they took out Noma. Or they could be faking like they took out Noma. I mean, like they took out Anya. Or they may let her know, we have Anya. And you're going to have to meet us at this hangar. Or, if you want to get Anya, you're going to have to meet us here to exchange for Anya. Or did Diana, in a jealous rage, because they were coming for Anya, they were probably coming to get Anya to pay back Noma for the pain that they caused her from taking out their mother. So I believe Kane is going to tell Diana about Tariq and Anya, right? And Diana is going to be shooting at Anya. That's the reason why Kane is running behind her, trying to stop her. She's going to be shooting at the car with Anya and Tariq. That's when Anya turns around. And I believe she's going to be... Now, the question is, does she hit and kill Anya? And is this the reason why Noma was screaming, effing cowards? Because you came after Anya instead of coming after me. That's going to be the question. Now, the other scene that everybody's talking about is Braden. It looks like Don Carter will probably have to strike a deal with Tariq. Tariq will probably say, you don't tell anybody about that footage, and we won't tell anybody about you offing Kamal tape. They might be trying to meet up. Maybe he agrees to give Tariq the footage. If you agree to give me the footage that you stole off my computer. Now, they may meet up and Don Carter just flip on him and then try to pull the gun on Tariq. That's when Braden comes behind and pulls the gun on Don Carter. Now, Braden, I believe, is going to take another bump before this. So whenever he takes a bump, he gets an itchy trigger finger. He might pop Don Carter. He might pop Don Carter. And Tariq may say, what the F, bro? Like, I told you about it. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if Braden, even though he'll be saving Tariq, if he pops Don Carter, Tariq, unfortunately, may be put in a situation where he has to take Braden out. Wouldn't that be a sad situation? He loves Braden like a brother. Braden's been there for him. But I can see this, as far as who's going to get out of this thing alive, I can see this being it for Braden. A lot of interviews that, what's his name, Giovanni, was talking on a different about moving on from the character of Braden Weston. I believe that Braden is not going to make it out of this episode. Now, will Tariq, because Braden's such a liability, will Tariq kill Braden, or will Braden go down for Tariq? Will Braden at the end take the fall? Remember how he took the fall for course correct? Will Braden, because he's going to get them so hot by killing Don Carter, will Braden end up going to jail? And that could be what Davis McClain, if he gets his license back, the first person he's going to probably be defending is Braden Weston. Who knows? Maybe they get Tate, if they give him the information, the intel that Davis McClain, that Don Carter killed his brother. Maybe they can get Tate to get a pardon for Braden Weston. But either way, I don't think Braden Weston has a happy ending at the end of this. As far as the Tejadas go, I'm seeing the shootout. You see the shootout with Kane and the police. Because they showed him getting shot, I really can't see Kane dying from that shootout. It's still a possibility that he could, but I believe Diana is going to be in the police car. They're going to probably arrest Diana. You see here, there's a scene where her and Drew are being arrested. I believe that Kane may try to get into a shootout with them to distract the police or what have you. Maybe he'll get shot and then take the blame to protect Diana and Drew. Maybe Kane takes the fall. Will Effie get out of this alive? I believe it's going to be an unhappy ending for Effie. Now, Effie could end up just over in Stanford alone. Effie could end up getting arrested and put in jail. Or what I hope happens is she gets all the way to Stanford, and then as she lands on the flight and coming out thinking that everything's gonna be sweet, the police is waiting for her when she lands. That would be a nice ending for her. You know, a lot of people talking about, a Kane and Effie spinoff. I'm not watching that. If there's a Kane and Effie spinoff, I can guarantee you who will not be watching, and that will be me. Noma, there's a possibility that Noma escapes and makes it back to the UK. Now, this all depends. Will they go the route in killing Anya, and then they'll shoot out with Noma, and then they'll try to catch Noma at this hangar, and the police intervene, and Noma ends up getting away, and then that could be the UK spinoff. It could be Noma. Remember, 50 Cent did have a picture with Idris Elba, and he had made notions about power going to the UK in the past. So maybe that's a possibility. Noma has got to go, in my opinion. I don't understand how they let her get away with anything. I believe that Tariq will make it back, but because they are so into making Tariq look Ghost bad. It seems like making Tariq make Ghost look bad. It's, Ghost said there's only two ways you can end up. Tariq has always been out to prove his father was wrong, that there's another ending to it. So I believe they didn't keep saying that for no reason, right? I mean, they didn't keep saying that for no reason. I believe that Tariq is going to make it back to Tasha. That's what I strongly believe. He's going to make it back to Tasha. Now, how he gets back there, the ending on him, I believe is going to be because of Tate. Is going to help him. Davis McClain, they're going to help him. I believe that Davis McClain also might get an origin. Him and 50 Cent have a great relationship. I believe Davis McClain may get an origin. If they do another book, it might finally be Tate. He might get his book. It's just so many questions there. I believe that's going to be the main thing. The Tejadas, I think Drew and Diana go off to Paris together. I think Drew goes to Paris at the end of the day and Diana goes with him. So we've covered Tariq. Tariq gets out of this episode alive. I think Effie will be arrested. I believe that Braden Weston will be arrested probably for the murder of, if he doesn't kill Don Carter, he'll be murdered Don Carter, or he's going to get arrested for the murder of the guy Steve, that the drug dealer that he killed, and I think his girlfriend will rat him out. Because what's going to happen is those messages are going to come back, and they're going to probably come to try to arrest Ellie. And she's going to prove with the hospital help that I couldn't have done this because I was in a coma when this was going on. When he committed these murders, I was in a coma. So, and the hospital will be able to coincide the times and say she couldn't have done it. And then she'll mention Braden. Anya Covington, I have to come to my ultimate decision of whether I think she gets shot or not. Because he's arguing with Diana, what were you thinking, D? She could probably have gotten hit, and she's now in the hospital fighting for her life, or Diana may have killed her, right? And that's why now he has Noma. That's why you hear Braden saying, Noma's coming after us, right? So that's either they have Anya hostage, right? Or Diana hit Anya and killed her. And that's the reason why Noma's screaming. I'm pretty sure she's screaming effing cowards because they got Anya. Whew. Don Carter, I believe, is going to get popped. Whether it's Tate, whether it's in this scene with Braden, I believe he gets popped. Nico, I believe at the end does the right thing and turns on Carter. And Nico could end up going down because they're going to find out he was dirty as well. Right? Or was Nico at the end working undercover? So we're going to see. We're going to see. Diana, like I said, I think Diana and Drew gets out of it alive. I think Kane, I don't know if Kane will die. I think Kane may get arrested and just take all the blame and put it on him. I think that Davis McClain gets his license back at the end of the day. I believe Tate, this could lead into influence, which they were going to do in the beginning, but then they put a hold on it. I believe Tate finally gets his origin series. I believe I covered everybody, and I think Noma, for some reason, I think Noma escapes and gets back to London. Either way, even if they shoot Noma on the hangar or what have you, either way, I believe Noma will get a spinoff, a UK spinoff, what have you. Y'all let me know down in the comments. I can't wait to see what happens. Y'all let me know about your theories and what you thought about the theories that we came up with today. This has been another edition of The Breakdown with the Clark Brothers. My name is Heaven Clark. We'll catch you on the next one.